living down south. I.W.C campus. Love.
This is your girl Alina. You don't know it's all about I.W.C campus.
I.W.C. Rastafari there. Jack your sister.
I.W.C campus is your girl bad girl Cecilia. I'm rolling.
I.W.C campus. It's your girl Nikisha Bond. Better make sure you're I.W.C.
Present, good afternoon all. A great man once said, everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your verbs, subject and verbs agree to serve. You only need a full heart of grace. My fellow stallions, compatriots Steve Robinson, friends, and most importantly, my colleagues of the School of Building and Land Management. My name is Ffrench, a third-year structural engineer student who hails from the cool parish of Manchester. I'm an individual of great character, diligent, industrious, and willing to serve you. For I do believe, like so many great men and women who have preceded us, that service above self numbers among the highest preoccupation of human beings. It is this within mind that I see the investment of your goodwill and confidence in me to become your next representative of the School of Building and Land Management. My track record will show that I have been actively serving the wider UTech committee for the past 3 years through the Rotary Club in the capacity of Director of Club Service. Closer to home, I am currently served as the Treasurer and the Assistant Secretary on the Building Representative Committee in this academical year, 2013 to 2014. The sum of these leadership experiences has equipped me with some intimate knowledge about the deep-seated issues and problems and challenges that affect you, student of our faculty. And yes, we all know that many of these challenges stem, yes, from our faculty. But already, I have begun the work, collaborating with the previous representative to redress many of these problems and challenges. However, I need your investment in me to continue this work. And the following will be the main issues that I will seek to address as your representative. The established grant for assisting students with their daily lunches. Successfully lobby for provision of functional computer lab with working AC. Successfully lobby for the establishment of a gazebo for the building faculty. We are people too. Unity between programs and students. Lobby for plugs around the building faculty. It would be disingenuous of me to suggest that I will help to rescue you from the crippling burden of high tuition fees. But I do believe that many favorable and more extensive payment options can be diverse by the university administration to assist you in acquiring your education without the feeling of being a second-class citizen or without the feeling of humiliation and shame for being ambitious. I implore to you to take a minute to think of the work of the past committee and the progress which has been made. I am a part of that successful team. I am willing and able to carry on the goals that were set ahead. I'm tired of running from under the building tree when you hear flapping wings, or when the Lord sends down his showers of blessing. I remind you of Martin Luther King's admiration to us, that life's most persistent and urgent question is, that I repeat. Martin Luther King's admission to us that life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? My fellow building stallions, I urge you to join with me because I cannot do it alone. Vote for Anna Kay as your student representative of the School of Building and Land Management 2014 to 2015. I have heard your cries, my fellow colleagues. Cry no more. Vote for French to wipe those tears. I leave you with the quote of Garrison Wimp. Position yourself to succeed by building good relationship with right people. Then put your effort and expertise behind that. I thank you.
I invite Mr. Robinson to join Miss French at the podium. Okay.
Good afternoon again, candidates. Well, as it relates to the BCM program, and there are students who may have an outstanding course. However, they are not being allowed to enter the BCM program, but having the diploma. But they are leaving to attend an external university in a halfway tree. What would be your best suggestion to solve that particular issue?
The question goes to both of you.
There are students who have pending courses in the diploma. Some have one, some may have two. However, they are not being allowed to enter the bachelor's degree. However, there's an external university who are accepting these students. How would you solve that particular problem?
All right. Well, first of all, we'd like to know why they can't finish the program.
Now, you have to complete the diploma in order to matriculate in the bachelor's. However, this is a university, right? Matriculation should not be hindered by one or two modules. It's the same university, wrong or right? Precisely. So, suggest a fix to it.
First of all, we the building rep by ourselves can't do anything about that much. I have to be honest. We won't tell somebody that, yes, we can do this for you or not. I'm not a politician, I won't tell any lie. What I can say to you is this. We can work with our union and ask our union to pressure those who are in control of getting something done about this. Because me, personal building rep, I can't do anything. I won't tell anybody a lie about that. But at the same time, I'm saying I would take those people concerned, as I said, my manifesto said, putting people's affairs first. So I'd take those concerns to my union and lobby for my union to lobby to the authorities that may be to rectify the issue.
Ms. French.
Thank you for that question. Well, as Steve has suggested, we can't do this alone. And if I become rep this academic year, I will lobby with my student union as well. I am a part of that problem as well. Yes, I am a part of that problem as well. And when you find me, well, anyway. I know it's very hard because I myself is quarreling about that situation, saying that why is that we only have one course outstanding and we can't move on to the BH course. There can be many suggestions about that, but the only thing I can say to my fellow colleagues at this point is that we can talk to the union, let the union discuss, have a meeting with the programs. They created some solution for this problem, even to have the courses offered into the summer that we can finish and move on.
Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the problem that we have when we have a first VP in Ffrench and a president in SBLM, because he has another question.
Both parties mentioned unity in the built environment. Now, it can be said that we are going to put forward a united country, a united organization, but I didn't hear the fine-tuned details. What are the steps? Because for years, this has been a problem, right? We are neighbors with CSA, we are one. But then again, we understand the next avenue. So explain how you would go about doing just that to ensure that there is unity, not only on one side, but it spreads right across the board.
All right. Currently, we have a page, the building page. Many people don't know about it, but I will try to promote it as well. Let CSA be a part of that page. Having events put on together, collaborating with CSA, and also students from FELS, Land Surveying, and others, right? Have a currently drink up, have a rap session, getting to know each other, coming on activities, programs, some fun way of getting to know each other. Because in the end, we're all going out there as a unit. Building environment. We are all together.
Caprano, come on. Alright. You wanna know how Steve Robinson can bring the unity, alright? Bob Marley said, one thing with music, when it hits you, you feel no pain, right? We're all young students here, right? Young adults. Nothing brings people together like music, sports, and entertainment. Alright? What I plan to do now, building rep, we keep some social. Get the people from the different programs together. Say, yo, Shelley this, Steve this, Maggie, Ryan, the whole of we can build a whole of vibes. We can reason about life, what concerns, everything will affect the students. Forgive me for my part, but I'm a Jamaican. Yeah, and whatever concerns we have, and we build a unit and a vibe together. Coming together, sports day, and all of that. So, to me, bringing people together is all about sports, music, entertainment. Because as I said, we're young people. The schoolwork don't have pressure we already, so we're going to use schoolwork to bring it together. Most entertainment. That's it.
Thank you. I'm begging questions again. Anybody with a question for the two candidates from the School of Building and Land Management? No? Oh, yes you do? Okay, one. Your vote over law.
Yes, regarding the printing and the air conditioning, for the lab upstairs, how do you plan to address that issue? This was also outlined in last year for building, and you are part of the building team, and we haven't seen any change. How do you plan to fix this?
Well, my fellow colleagues, nothing can happen overnight. I know that my present representative, Maggie, has sent in requests pertaining to the printer and also the AC within the computer lab. If I become rep, I still will, I will try to reinforce and make sure that happens. However, if we can't get the printer to work, we'll as I said before, I know the problem with the AC and the printer for building. If I become rep, I'll try. Matter of fact, I will reinforce this issue and try to get printer for building. As well, our faculty do have a printer. Yes, we have a printer in our office, building office. And I hope upcoming year, we'll try to get it work. So, yes, we will get it work. Thank you. Any other question?
Same question? Alright. Ask about the building lab and the printers and the stuff not working. I have a problem with that too, right? Coming to school paying my school fee, I can't get my things print. Now listen, if I go to the relevant authority and I say to them that, listen, print and building not working a boss man. Need to fix it and not start out. And if you're just talking and nothing happen, you don't have to take other measures. We can write articles in the newspaper and the Gleaner, highlighting the problems facing our students. We have a president can spend how much $1 million on book, I would have printers. So I highlight those problems. As I said, I'm not coming to make them friends with the authority, and the students' concern is my main focus. So you have to name them and shame them, that's the name of the game.
Okay. Thank you. We have the last question. Keep it. We have the last question for the candidates from SBLM.
Good evening, everyone. I know that both you guys are running for the rep of the school and building and land management, but first and foremost, we are under the faculty of the built environment. You guys mentioned unity in both of you guys' manifesto. Now, how do you plan to unite CSA and building and land management?
Keep the answers short, please, but ensure that they are fulsome answers.
All right, it's $1 million question, because you know them people over there are kind of like a bit different. But here we go. We all know the whole constraint as it relates to CSA people. What we can do is just try. Yes, the effort speaks for itself. So if we try to foster a relationship of togetherness with CSA, and then they don't want to be a part of it, what else can we do? We just do us, right? Stay in our lane.
We know the situation between building and CSA. But the rap session, as I said before, even drink up with CSA, incorporate them with our building week. Even though it's called building week, CSA can be a part of it. If they don't want to be a part of it, that's up to them. But it's from one family. It's called building environment. One family.
Thank you. You're now allowed to ask one question to each other.
Ffrench, if you win, right? Will you allow me to be a part of your organization? In terms, hold on. In terms of not really having a position, but just having a voice, so I can reason with you and show you some concern with me here from my side of the faculty.
Absolutely. What do you mean? We're family, you know? One building, one unity, one love. All over. We're fighting for our position, but yet we're working together.